Hello and welcome to another update video about Solana. The Solana chart is in pretty much an unchanged situation. We're still holding the support region, which is defined between $119.57 and $140.30. So that's the main support region for a wave 2 pullback. So we're exploring the idea of a bullish scenario. Absolutely possible here. Obviously I need to shift the yellow count actually to the right a little bit, but that's not so relevant. What is important is not the micro count, but if the bulls turn up before the price breaks below $119.57. That's very important. If the bulls do turn up before the price breaks below this level, then we could talk about the third wave in yellow reach higher prices here, in the region of, let's just put that onto the chart. That just at least gives you an idea where prices might be heading. Because if a third wave is unfolding, we should look at least $208.36. It's the 1.38 Fibonacci extension minimum target for a third wave. Absolute minimum target. Okay, it doesn't mean the price has to get there, but it would mean that the price, if it doesn't even get there, we're not dealing with a yellow count. So that would be just one of these important milestones on the chart, like a lighthouse, a landmark that just needs to be reached for a viable third wave. And this would be, this would need to be a 5-wave pattern to the upside, because the wave 1 could count as 5 waves. At the moment, this is not yet convincing what's happening down here. I want to see a break above the yellow trend line as well, but initially we would need to confirm the yellow scenario further. Initially, we would need a break above $153.18. It's the red resistance area here. So that's about the yellow count. Below $119.57, the bulls will likely become weaker, and we will likely experience invalidation of the yellow scenario. But the true invalidation point is actually the low of the wave 4. So we're talking about $110. So that's the formal invalidation point. That's not where support ends, it's just an invalidation point. So below the support area, we do have some wiggle room. Okay, we can say, okay, below $119.57, maybe the bulls still have a chance, but there is absolutely none of that if the price breaks below the formal invalidation point, because, as I said, it's formal invalidation. So that's about the yellow scenario. Then we have this quite aggressive bullish scenario, which I will probably take off the chart. I haven't done it yet because it's not formally invalidated. That's where we're dealing with a 1-2, 1-2 setup, and then maybe this another 1-2. So quite bearish. This would be a setup for a third wave decline. If the price breaks down from here, there's something to watch for. But actually, I would probably prefer the blue scenario either way, because in the blue scenario, we have a healthy wave 2, A, B, C. So these are the two bearish scenarios. It's just a question, is it like a very aggressive 1-2, 1-2 setup? But the microstructure rather lends itself to the blue count, where the decline was wave 1, and then A, B, C, and we would move down from there. That's why I have the resistance area of the chart on the chart, So doesn't mean we have to max it out in the blue count. But the blue scenario, it would indicate that we're now dealing with a corrective, let's say a corrective rally. You see it here. We have an initial rally. We have a pullback in 3 waves, basically an overshooting B wave to the downside. At least this is how it looks to me. It was in 3 waves, so it makes sense to consider it a B wave. And then the move up could be in 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we could go a little higher, don't need to, because the B wave did overshoot so to the downside. So it might be that this blue C wave ends below A. Then we always have to consider that. Regardless, I'm not trusting the yellow scenario until we get a break above this resistance area, because the blue scenario is just too probable for now. But that can change, there's no reason why the bulls couldn't make a comeback. I mean, if the bulls make a comeback, I've been saying that now for a few days, then they should do it from here, because we are now very, very deep in support. And there's no point in doing micro counting of the yellow scenario. The Fib levels give us more clarity. I mean, with the micro labels here in a correction, you're not gonna you're not going to be happy with them, because you can just shift them around, you know, in these corrections. That's not, you can easily justify even one more low in wave C of 2. So, and 3 waves down could indicate that this last bit here might be an ending diagonal in the C wave, like a wave 5 or something. To give you an idea, maybe this is a wave 1, a wave 2. This could be a wave 3, a wave 4, and then this is a wave 5 to the downside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we might get one more low testing the $119.57 level before the price gives us an upside reversal. But yeah, this is, you know, we're now at a point where, you know, more micro counting will not give us more clarity. Everything's defined, okay? I tell you that there is scope for a bullish count. I tell you what we need to see for that, which is a 5-wave move up and a break above the $153.18 level at the very least. We have to be cautious that the bullish count, or sorry, the bearish count could play out. How can we distinguish them? Well, a break below $119.57 would clearly lean towards the blue count, but also if we get 5 waves up here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 somehow, then a 3-wave pullback. That would be more bullish, because then we have this as a wave 1, which would be the yellow count, and the wave 2. So 5 waves up could simply be wave C in blue, which might appear bullish, but it would actually just be the C wave in the blue scenario, which is actually the bearish one. But if we get 5 waves up and 3 waves down, holding a higher low, then this would be in yellow, wave 1 to the upside, and the subsequent pullback would be considered a wave 2. And this would be a bullish setup where we could watch for for the price to, let's say, find support, and then to use that support area, which I can't define yet, but it will be defined then if we get 5 waves up. I will add the support zone, and the price might use that as a jump off point to start a third wave, which, as I said, you know, might take us to $208 and beyond. But this is all to be seen. I think the next week will be very decisive now that we're very, very deep in support. So it's going to be very, very interesting. So that's the update about Solana. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And also, yeah, if you really like the content, also check out our channel membership. The silver and gold memberships allow you access to Discord. Also on Twitter yesterday, I posted an update about dogs. Yeah, you voted for that on Twitter, so that video is out only on Twitter. So head over to our X profile and check it out if you're interested. There are additional updates about other coins as well. And then have a great Sunday. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.